Welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton, and welcome to your first Everton 24/7 report of the week. Mondays are usually a very busy time on this show, and that has been taken to the next level today. Well, our main story of the day regards one of our prime targets, Wilfried Zaha. He wasn't even mentioned as an option this time last week, but tonight Everton have denied making a second bid for around 55 million, plus two players which were supposedly James McCarthy and also Cenk Tosun. That was reported earlier today by Sky Sports, but Everton have officially said that's not the case. Whether or not Palace would have accepted this offer, of course, is a completely different matter in itself. Now, for the other big one of the past week, could Everton have finally agreed the transfer fee for Moise Kean? Well, rumours abound that Everton have agreed to a first refusal option as opposed to a concrete buyout clause for Juventus. That option enables Juventus to match any bid made by another club should Everton choose to sell Kean. It gives Juve the advantage over other clubs to re-sign Kean, but gives Everton more leverage in deciding the sale price as opposed to a concrete buyback clause. If so, this is pretty big news, and hats off to Marcel Brands if this is in fact the case. But we'll have to wait and see. There's no concrete news as of yet as to whether Moise Kean is a done deal or not. Of course, sadly, the one that's looking most like a done deal is Idrissa Gana Gueye leaving the club, and he looks set to seal his move to Paris in the next 24 hours, subject to his medical. And with that in mind, we appear to have equally gotten closer to signing a replacement for Gana with Jean-Philippe Baman for more or less the same price as we're selling Gana for. Baman would be the ideal like-for-like replacement, as well as bringing a bit of height and the ability to fill in at centre-half, so not a bad move at all to get him. Alternatively, the replacement could be Tiamoué Bakayoko. To get straight to the point on this one, I hope it isn't. I don't think he's worth it, especially not for the rumoured 40 million. That's more than we're selling Ghana for. Plenty of better options out there than this. And if we're going to rate Chelsea for anyone, let's try and get Zuma, eh? Honestly, doubt there's much in that Tiamoué Bakayoko rumours. Now for the news that Malcolm could be off elsewhere yet again. I mentioned Borussia Dortmund were a potential destination for him the other day, and they were apparently close to doing a deal. But that must have been a load of codswallop, because now another really off-the-wall club has come to the fore. The favourites to get him now are apparently Zenit St. Petersburg. How much is in these rumours really remains to be seen, but surely given the strong relations we've built with Barcelona, we have to be giving this one more of a go, particularly if we're willing to splash that kind of cash and more on an older and Premier League premium Zaha. Now, it could well be all over for Henry Onyekuru as an Everton player today. Pulse Nigeria report that Onyekuru has had an application for a work permit rejected again for the third year running. And while that shouldn't come as a surprise to us, given his lack of game time at the AFCON, it pretty much does confirm that Onyekuru will leave Everton one way or another before the end of the window. That report coming out of Nigeria backs this up, and apparently Everton have decided to sell Onyekuru, with Galatasaray reportedly now trying to finance a permanent deal, which, let's be honest, given the circumstances, will suit all parties as long as we make a decent profit out of selling him. And now we've got some new names at last to bring you on the show. Well, sort of. Mario Lemina was mentioned briefly on the show a few days ago, but Sky Sports News claim we are interested in the Southampton midfielder. That same report links us to a player which, given our unsuccessful pursuit so far of Kurt Zouma, makes logical sense to speculators. Chelsea were willing to let Fikayo Tomori go out on loan instead of selling Kurt Zouma, so now of course we've logically been linked to Tomori by Sky Sports. Is he the man to fill Zouma's shoes at Everton? I certainly don't think he is. But in all honesty, the link to the centre-backs other than Zouma or Tomori have dried up of late, so maybe we're clutching at straws there. Finally, one more new name to bring you tonight, and it's another potential replacement for Ghana. Very different in terms of physicality. He's a tiny player. He's Celta Vigo's Slovakian international midfielder, Stanislav Lobotka. He's been linked today as a Ghana replacement, as he looks set to seal his PSG move tomorrow. The race is absolutely on, it seems, to get some players in now. The list is becoming longer and longer with each passing day, and with just over a week left of the window, something has got to give soon. Could it be tomorrow? Hopefully so. So make sure you tune in again for more transfer updates on tomorrow night's Everton 24/7 Daily Report. Until then, make sure you drop us a comment, a like, and a subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you again for watching on the Toffee Blues. I'll see you tomorrow.